Well, I mean, what'd you think about that last video note where, you know, he got beat up and everything else?
I mean, I told you on the phone, like, I woke up 4:30 in the morning to that video, you know, to get ready for work, and I didn't even make it past the intro. You know, I cried until it was about time to go to work, and then I had to, try to pull it together and get through the day.
I'm not.
But you apparently did, though.
Hear about it.
But you apparently did. I know, of course you don't want to hear about it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna speak about it.
What's up, YouTube? Man, it looks like things are heating up for summer 23. So stay tapped in. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the update. So guys, yeah, that's how we do it, man. That's how we do it. So guys, this is Josiah's dad, man. This is Josiah's dad. Obviously, me and James, we know each other, we communicate. But you guys haven't really gotten to meet him for real, you know, you saw him on a couple interviews, but how you doing today, man?
Hey, I'm here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what was the trigger that made you decide to ride 9 hours and come on down here, man?
I mean, I was already, you know, making the plans to make the trip, you know, because I've been constantly trying to call him, talk to him, you know, and it's just, I can't do it no more. Like all this, I can't see it no more.
Kind of at your wit's end with it and everything?
Yeah, and like I said, I woke up, like I know the devil mad at me, but hey.
You say the devil mad at you?
Yeah, I make the devil mad all the time, man.
Well, I mean, what'd you think about that last video note where, you know, he got beat up and everything else?
I mean, I told you on the phone, like, I woke up 4:30 in the morning to that video, you know, to get ready for work, and I didn't even make it past the intro. You know, I cried until it was about time to go to work, and then I had to, try to pull it together and get through the day. But, you know, and I just had to, you know, process. Like I went through so many emotions yesterday. It was just, you know, I went through hurt, you know, and like I told you, like I went through like 100 shades of anger because, you know, that's my son. You know, who might put their hands on my son. Like, you know, every time my mind would wander towards like vengeance or retaliation. You know, God's speaking to me. He said, you know, vengeance is not mine. You know, and everybody's, you know, I got to be here, so I can't do nothing that's going to stop me from being here. And, you know,
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what you felt, man. I can't imagine what you felt. You know, like you say, that's your son. And to see him in that condition and to hear that happened to him, man. I mean, the guy who did it is right down the street, but surprisingly enough, the tent mansion is gone. The tent mansion is gone. Like, it's a couple couches and stuff out there, but I just rolled by just to see if he was out there. But he's not. He's gone. There's a couple of his buddies there, whatever. So, you know, maybe that's something we can tap into later. But, you know, we already talked about that. It's not like you're coming to get vengeance or anything like that. But, you know, maybe just a word. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. I mean, I'll let God deal with him.
Probably the best way. Probably the best way. So, listen, it's going to be storming pretty much right about now.
It's been storming the whole way down, bro.
Well, so the clouds been following you. It was really sunny here earlier. I got some interviews earlier. It was really sunny, really beautiful day. But we're about to go through about an hour's worth of storm. I have an idea of where he's at. So let's go see if we can pull up on him. Real quick, I told you just now that he basically said that if he does go home, he wants to live with his grandfather. That's cool with you?
Hey, as long as he's safe, that's all I care about, man.
Oh, that's right. All right, man. So real quick, just want to show you got the thing even ready for the dog here. You got the seat ready for the dog. You got the cover. Everything's covered because it's leather. Man, y'all, you are ready, man. You're ready. So, all right, we're gonna bounce around the corner, man. We're gonna see if we can park the cars at my apartment, and then we're gonna bounce around the corner and see if we can find them. All right, man. All right, man. Let's go see if we can find them. So what you're looking for, we're gonna walk up here. You're looking for a red tarp.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah. Let's just walk along this thing right here. That way, we kind of see everything. You would wait until the one little 3-hour window when it's gonna be storming, because in about an hour it's gonna be beautiful again. But I mean, I guess that's how it goes sometimes.
It stormed all the way down, man. Like I told you, I couldn't even see the road.
That's crazy, man.
And my mom, she's worried about me coming along. I mean, everybody's worried about me coming along, but I didn't come along.
Nope.
I ain't even drive. God did.
You better preach on this Saturday.
Jesus navigated, and the Holy Spirit kept me company. Bro.
I ain't mad at it. All right, so I did have to give him $10 earlier,
Sorry.
and I told him like, hey, be in a place where I can find you, but that's never a reliable strategy. And it looks like I don't know, man. It looks like he's not gonna be right here. So
This is where you be at?
yeah, this is kind of one of the spots. Let's so we can also go check out kind of under the bridge, right? So we can check that out real quick. Wait, hold on. What did I just see over there? There he goes. That's him. Come on. This way, yep. There he goes. That's right him.
Right.
I swear to God, I always run into Josiah. I swear to God, I could just sense him, man. It's so crazy. The connection that me and this kid have, I don't know. All right, yep. I found that red tarp, man.
Mind you, my ankle hurt bad as got hit by a branch up there.
You got hit by what?
A branch on my back.
A branch. What, the storm made the tree fall or something?
No, it just broke a big ass branch.
And it fell on you? You was asleep or something? Okay. You got anything you want to say to your dad, man? So look, man, I told your dad about the conversation me and you had earlier as far as how you spoke to your grandpa and how
And I told him
that basically,
come home when I'm ready.
right, come home when you're ready, and that if you did come home, that basically I guess you would want to stay with your grandpa, right? And so I mean, your dad is cool with that. Your dad is cool with that, man, but he woke up, man, and he saw the video where you had got beat up and you was laying on the ground and everything else, man, and I guess he just couldn't take it, man. His heart was broken, and he decided to jump on in the car and come on down here. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not ill yet.
What are your thoughts on the fact that he felt so much concern for you? He honestly wanted to go see the older guy. He wanted to see the older guy, but you know, he recognized that. All right, well, I'm gonna let the universe, I'm gonna let God deal with the older guy. But
oh, hey, they're right. You need to turn your lights off.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I'm talking about no.
You ain't the APD. Don't worry about
I'm
that.
talking about that's Brody over there. That they be letting people know and actually just turn your lights off if you're already parked right there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I got to pass around the city, so they don't give me tickets. All right. So look, man. Seriously, like, what do you think about the fact that he was so moved by the video that he jumped in the car and came down here? He drove 9 hours to get down here. What do you think about that? Right, he said he was coming anyway, but when he saw that video, that was the last straw. That was the last straw, man. He just wants to protect you. He just wants to make sure that you're safe. And when he saw his son saying that he had got hit with a metal pipe, you say what? All right, guys, so in the interest of time, these next 20 or so seconds basically occurred over 10 minutes. So I went ahead and fast forwarded for you guys. But it's basically just, you know, Josiah and his dad talking. It was out of audio range. I wanted to give them a little bit of space to be able to, you know, talk a little more privately. So that's what I did. But here we go. So where you going, man?
You don't understand.
Huh?
You really don't understand. I'm not going anywhere. You can't understand. I don't got anything to say.
Okay. Well, okay, but it's kind of rude to me earlier. You didn't answer my question. I asked, what did you think about the fact that he drove down here? Because he just wants to protect you and make sure you're safe. How does that make you feel?
Told him not to come down here.
Huh?
Told him not to come down here right now.
Okay, but how does it make you feel that he did? Does it
Like
make
the same situation.
So hold on, stop right here. Stop right here. Stop right here. Does it make you feel loved that he decided that he just couldn't take it no more and he had to come on down here? Like, let's stop the cap. Does it make you feel loved? Simple question. You gonna be rude to me too, man?
No.
Yeah, you drank my beet drink earlier. How was it? How'd you like it?
It's good, but sour.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite artist garden drink.
I'm not going nowhere.
Okay, that's fine. But you're gonna be rude and not answer my question? I asked you, did it make you feel loved, the fact that he came down here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a start. That you
I'm not
acknowledge.
going nowhere.
Okay, great. Great. I got that. I heard you the third time you said it. Okay? But at least acknowledge that, man, he came down here out of love, man. He came down here out of love, and so that's where his concern.
I just got off the phone with my grandpa. He respects my work.
True enough. I think, listen, I think that your dad respects what you want to do, but he also just, you know, he drove 9 hours down here. So he's just trying to, his desire is for you to end up in that car going home with him. You're saying that there's no way that that's going to happen. And so, what about your is that the grandma on the phone?
My grandpa already knows. I already talked to him. I already let him know.
Have you talked to your grandma?
I talked to my grandpa. Let him know I'll come down when I'm ready.
Okay. I mean, what do you think it's going to take to get you ready? What does ready look like? Hold on real quick. Right this camera up. What does ready look like?
When I'm ready to go back to Columbus, that's when.
Speak up, man. I can't hear you.
When I'm ready to go back down there.
Right. What do you think is going to take for you to be ready? What does that have? What has to happen in order for you to be ready? Let me ask you something, man. What if that older guy? What if that metal pipe? What if he would have what if he would have killed you with that? What if he would have been so blacked out that he just went to wailing on your head and just bashed your head in to the point that you died? Would you be ready then?
I'm not going, Marcus.
Okay. I think the point that I'm trying to make is, how much further do you have to go into these bad situations before you recognize that, hey, you can live the life that you want to live, Josiah, but just go reset, restructure, and then be able to come back down here with a little more structure, man. A roof over your head at the very least. I get it, man. I mean, right now you're in the streets. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You're very comfortable where you're at. I don't even know if you'd be comfortable in an apartment, honestly. I mean, think about it. If I gave you my apartment right now, would you sleep there or would you still sleep outside?
I'll sleep there.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think you maybe would still sleep outside some nights. Because I think that's what you've gotten used to.
I'm surprised you didn't see me by your apartments.
Look.
I literally was eating a taco right in front of your gate.
Well, that's fine, but we ain't talking about that right now. Okay, what we're talking about is, what do you want your life to look like? Are you okay with just staying out here on the streets? And if that's the case, fine, we accept that. But if you would actually like to have your own apartment, to have your stuff, then maybe resetting. Your grandpa told me you was like really close to getting your own apartment and you blew it. You know what I'm talking about. So it's like, come on, man. Just go reset. Restart the whatever the program is or whatever. Get you your own spot. Transfer whatever those benefits are. Move them down here. Huh?
I'm not going.
Boy, I can't hear you. Speak up.
I said I am not going.
Josiah, we heard you say that. We heard you say that, man. All right. Batman, you got anything you want to say? Batman, you got anything you want to say? No? Okay. Don't be rude. Talk to your grandma.
Hello? Oh, hey, Papa.
I'm not.
But you apparently did, though.
Hear about it.
But you apparently did. I know, of course you don't want to hear about it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to speak about it.
You're not going to acknowledge that he's crying right now?
I didn't even see him cry.
Look at him.
You didn't understand my tears, but one day you're gonna understand. One day you will understand. You don't understand. understand why I drove 9 hours twice? When I'm going to good.